Trump's dinner with Kanye West and Fuentes. Trump on Ye. You're not gonna win. You can't beat me. Nick, you work for the guy, and just because you work for him, you're gonna tell him he can beat me. Ye, hold on, Trump. You're talking to Ye. That's what he says. Trump's in his statement that Ye had 3 friends at dinner with him who I knew nothing about. Oh, he said who? Mega lol. But he knew one of them, former 2016 Florida advisor Karen Giorno. One source who not involved with Trump, 24. What? One source who not involved with Trump, 24, and 2 advisors. However, say Trump didn't know Fuentes. I told you, even if he fucking knew who Nick Fuentes is, he's not going to say on public that he knows. He's too smart for that, dude. Come on. He knows like the anti-Semitism shit is like, is toxic. Okay. You are talking to a man who has a really good way of reading the fucking room. That is quite literally his only thing. Okay. That's the one thing that he does so well that he won the presidency with it. Okay. He is not going down that trajectory. He will only say like, man, Jews, they're so good. They're so good at money. They're so good at money. The Jews, they love me. Believe me. Like he's never going to go beyond like a Ben Shapiro style conversation about like Democrats being bad Jews or whatever. That's it. Yeah. He knows where his bread's being buttered too. Like fucking, you're not going to shit on Israel. Like he's Israel's #1 supporter. What do you mean? They love him in Israel too. Like he's just not doing that. It's just no shot.
I was just telling.
Anyway, where the fuck were we? Oh, okay. So former President Donald Trump distanced himself Friday from a pre-Thanksgiving dinner at his Mar-a-Lago club in Florida with Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, and white supremacist Nick Fuentes, claiming he didn't know the identity of the far-right activist who was unexpectedly brought along the rapper. Yeah, see, he's looking like a fucking clown. Like Kanye West, oh God. Because he's like uniting with some of the most toxic fucking people, which is really weird. Like even people that he wants to maintain proximity with, like closeness with, are going to clown on him and you know, shit on him and say that he is say that he's being unhinged and ridiculous. So that's the problem. The problem is that like he can't even get like more momentum from the right wing, larger right wing mainstream infrastructure. So he's just like, he's basically hyper focusing on a increasingly smaller subsect of the population. This past week, Kanye West called me to have dinner at Mar-a-Lago. Shortly thereafter, he unexpectedly showed up with 3 of his friends whom I knew nothing about, Trump said on Friday in a statement on Truth Social. We had dinner on Tuesday evening with many members present on the back patio. The dinner was quick and uneventful, Trump said. Then they left for the airport. A person familiar with the dinner conversation who was not involved in Trump's presidential campaign and 2 Trump advisors briefed on the dinner corroborated Trump's claim that he didn't know Fuentes' identity when they dined together. The 3 sources spoke on condition of anonymity due to the nature of the controversy. So, like, even if he fucking knew who Nick Fuentes is, even if Trump knows who the fuck Nick Fuentes is, you are not going to see him be like, that's my guy. You know what I mean? I'm sure he knows. But despite Trump's suggestion that the event was uneventful, the fallout over his dinner with Fuentes appears to have thrown Trump's campaign into damage control mode. The former president took hours to respond publicly after multiple media outlets reported that Fuentes was present at the dinner. Even the 2 Trump advisors winced at how a Holocaust denier like Fuentes was able to wind up at the Trump dinner. What do you mean? Like, hey, man, I don't know if they know this or not, but Stephen Miller, Steve Bannon, and, the Vitesse Ren's very own Sebastian Gorka were all a part of his fucking campaign, you know? I don't think he's that upset about white supremacists, neo-Nazis and shit like that, you know? As long as they're not out and about like Nick Fuentes is. Like Nick Fuentes is like Richard Spencer, you know what I mean? But less popular than Richard Spencer was at his peak. Even 2 Trump advisors winced at how a Holocaust denier would wind up, who had just had his Twitter account restored but lost major endorsement deals for making anti-Semitic remarks. This is a fucking nightmare, said longtime Trump advisor who spoke on the condition of anonymity for fear of stoking the former president's ire at disloyal people who criticize him. If people are looking at Florida Governor Ron DeSantis to run against Trump, here's another reason why. Yeah, all the little fucking goblins and gremlins in the media are using this as an opportunity. Using this as an opportunity to be like, but Ron DeSantis would never. It's like, yeah, sure. All 3 sources familiar with the dinner told NBC News there was one glaring inaccuracy in Trump's statement. Trump knew one of the 3 friends brought by the rapper Karen Giorno. She was one of Trump's campaign's Florida 2016 director, and the former president knows her by name and sight, sources said. In addition to Giorno and Fuentes, Ye brought along another man who was an associate, according to the sources. I wonder if the other man was Sneeko. That's pretty funny. If they're just like, he's just too irrelevant to be named in this conversations. He's just a fucking associate. Who gives a shit? Shut up. A source familiar with the dinner conversation said the dinner grew heated after Ye, who announced another run for president in 2024 on Thursday, asked Trump to be his running mate. Trump then began insulting Ye's ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, according to the source, and a video Ye posted to Twitter on Thanksgiving Day recounting the dinner. He's in the Sneeko in the cuck chair again. The source also said Fuentes is helping advise Ye in his second presidential campaign. The rapper has said the campaign would be managed by Milo Yiannopoulos, a far-right provocateur and former Breitbart editor who was banned in 2016 for inciting a racist campaign against comedian Leslie Jones. Ye and Fuentes and Yiannopoulos declined to comment on the dinner. He literally put forward the cuck brigade, like the biggest fucking failures. Okay, people that were straight up fucking pushed aside from the right, dude. Okay, it's wild. Like these guys were so bad that even the right wingers were like, nah, we're distancing ourselves from you guys. Okay. Candace Owens. Regarding Ye 24, I would like to state some things publicly and for clarity, because there is a man who seems to have personal feelings for Milo Yiannopoulos who is attempting to insert me into what can only be described as a drug-induced paranoid narrative. I have never in my life been in contact with Milo Yiannopoulos or Nick Fuentes. That is not a personal shot at them either. That is simply the truth. I met Milo twice, both times at the David Horowitz Freedom Center, where we were both invited. Oh my God, the David Horowitz Freedom Center. That's literally terrorism, okay? Candace is like, I went to the white supremacist terrorist seminar as a talking head, and that's where I met Milo Yiannopoulos. I was with Dave Rubin. He can attest to that fact. Oh, even more losers. I love this. Milo was nice to me both times. That is the extent of my relationship with Milo. I met him twice years ago at a conference. I did not introduce Ye to Milo. I simply could not have introduced Ye to Milo. I have never had any contact with him. Again, not a personal shot at anyone, just simply stating the truth. I was in London when they met and learned at the same time as everyone else. The idea that I have somehow connected Ye, Milo, and Nick Fuentes to take down Trump is, again, part and parcel of a drug-induced paranoid narrative. If drugs are not to blame, then it is utter psychopathy. I have not ever taken any money from Ye. It is despicable to me on so many levels that people would ever suggest this. Ye is my friend. I will continue to be his friend. I do believe he's a genius. Ye and I were friends before we put on the White Lives Matter shirts. We were hanging out before Paris. It's just the press didn't know about us, so they were unable to make up absurd narratives. The idea that Rebecca Mercer or my husband tried to scam Ye into buying Parler is a lie. Nah, she mad. Ye asked me if he could buy Parler after he was banned from Twitter, pre-Elon takeover. This idea came entirely from Ye, who is very invested in creating his own ecosystem. The idea that the Mercer family was at all involved in quarterbacking that deal is once again paranoid rantings from an individual with personal feelings for Milo Yiannopoulos, which have nothing to do with me. Who's putting that forward, saying that? Where is this coming from? Who's the person who made up this? I have read more conspiracy theories about myself in the last 2 months than throughout the entirety of my career. Yeah, because no one wrote about you until you fucking latched on to Kanye West, because you were irrelevant. You were only relevant to white supremacist Facebook moms who wanted to look at a black woman saying the same things that they say behind closed doors and then point to it to make themselves feel more comfortable about their racist ideas and desires. That is your only relevance on this planet. That is the only mark you will leave on this planet. You are otherwise a completely irrelevant piece of shit. Okay? That's it. Milo is 10 times more irrelevant than this lady? Yes. You are an irrelevant piece of shit dunking on people who are 10 times more irrelevant than you are. Trigger warning, how does Matt Walsh still have a platform? Please stop. I don't want to fucking look at Matt Walsh's disgusting face one more time. Okay. Called him the career suicide squad. Yeah. Yo, she's straight up mad that Ye got stolen from her by Milo. The white gay male versus black woman feud is not going to be disrupted by it in the slightest. Neither demo claims them. Yeah. You're just mad you won't ever be as black as Candace Owens? That is such a weird statement, dude. I'm pretty happy with my life. I'm going to be honest with you. And I'm pretty sure that Candace Owens is not. At a certain point deep down inside, in her very core, she's most likely not too fond of the situation that she's been dealt, the hand that she's been dealt, the things that she has to say in order to make money. The things that actively dehumanize her and people who look like her is what unfortunately makes her money. That's got to be a sad, sad situation. That's got to be a sad state to exist under. You know what I'm saying? There is no fucking way that she wakes up every morning and goes, man, I love what I have to do here. Details about the dinner began to emerge on Twitter Wednesday when a political reporter tweeted that Ye and Fuentes had been spotted at Mar-a-Lago. The conservative website Timcast confirmed Fuentes' presence at the dinner, followed by Axios. The porous nature of Mar-a-Lago, where anyone with connections can run into Trump, has long been a concern of his advisors. It's also helped land Trump in the slides of a federal investigation after the FBI in August executed a search warrant at the club in search of documents marked classified that the federal government says Trump should not have possessed. Trump's statement on Truth Social did not disavow anti-Semitism or racism. Okay, shut up. NBC News, come on. Like, fucking come on. But Trump also embraced anti-Semitic tropes and figures implying American Jews have dual loyalty to Israel, saying that there were very fine people on both sides of the white supremacists unite the right rally. Yes. He's done all of these things. In his video debrief, Ye said that Trump is really impressed with Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes, unlike so many of the lawyers and so many of the people that he was to the left of his 2020 campaign, he's actually a loyalist for Trump. I don't think Nick Fuentes is a loyalist for Trump. I think Nick Fuentes is a careerist neo-Nazi who just wants to spread the ideology as far and wide as he possibly can, despite knowing that it is very toxic because he just maybe was in it for the lulz originally, and now he just like believes the fucking lies that he was spreading originally. The subject of racism and anti-Semitism didn't come up when Fuentes presented as statistician. He was very knowledgeable on polls and of Trump's campaign. Trump was very impressed, but Trump didn't know who he was, the source said. Yeah, Nick Fuentes, I don't think likes Trump because Trump is Israel's greatest defender, supporter. Nick Fuentes is like unironically like so obsessively anti-Jew that despite the other conservative counterparts, he like literally fucking hates Israel. Like he is beyond the normal level of being like anti-Semitic, but also being an avid supporter of Israel, like white evangelical Protestants are. You know what I mean? He's a Nazi. That's why I'm not worried about shit, especially not that fringe bitch. Yeah. I mean, here, if you want to understand Nick Fuentes a little bit better, let's watch a video of Nick Fuentes and you can hear him in his own words.
I was just telling everybody, we're doing a press conference at 5 p.m. at the Sheraton Hotel.
God, he's such a base groiper, dude. These guys are all such fucking losers, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, my Lord. They're such fucking losers.
Like across the street, I'll be giving my most unchained speech ever. I'm off of Twitter. I have nothing to lose. So this is going to be the most racist. Whoa!
Yeah, like they're such fucking goobers, dude. They're such fucking losers. I mean, he's literally wearing the Wicked glasses, bro. Like that's all you need to know. He's just like, yeah, the memes, bro. The memes, they're so fire.
Holocaust denied. Yeah! Beach in all of Dallas this weekend. Yes! So I'll see you there. Should we try to walk into CPAC? Yeah.
This is after he got banned from CPAC. Ugh, I just like, I feel weird even like spending airtime on this fucking loser.
It is America uncanceled after all, isn't it? Well, I'm an American and I've been canceled, so I think I'm going into CPAC right now. America first! Keep it going. First. America first. America first. America first. America first. America first. America first. America.
Like this dude still got the braces on, bro. I mean, it's crazy.
America first. America first.
This kid's still learning algebra, okay, at school. And he's over here being like, I love being a Nazi. Oh my God. It's like, you're a child, dude. And you're surrounded by children.
America first. America first.
Where are these people's parents, bro? Where are the parents? Where are the parents? Where are the parents? Where are the parents? Where are the parents?
America first. America first. America first. America first. Let's go. Nick Fuentes is in the house. Yeah. It's white boy summer. Let's go. White boy summer. Yeah. Let's flip and go. Roipers are in the building. Yeah.
said groypers are in the building. Oh my God, dude. This is all you need to know. This is all you need to know, brother. This is who Kanye's hanging out with. Someone quick alert this man. Kanye West needs to see this video because it speaks for itself. You know what I mean? You fucking see this video, you're like, oh, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, bro. Oh, hell yeah. That's great. No, not right now. Oh, really? Okay, well, maybe later. Okay, let me just finish this, please. Okay, let me finish this first.
All right, we got the guard. Groyper! 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 Groyper!
Were their parents, bro? Their parents ignore them after sending them to charter school? I mean, dude, these guys they were not embarrassed to do this shit in public, bro. That's crazy. I thought a lot of people are like, oh my God, stan Twitter, Minecraft stans or whatever. Like, you look at Minecraft stans in public and the way that they behave and you get mad at them. You're like, oh, that's so embarrassing. Bro, this is infinitely worse, okay?